Facebook Live. Definitely don't want to miss that. But like I said, thanks for joining us here in the meantime. What we wanted to cover today is kind of a little more in depth on processes for
Hello.
the. Hello, Steve. Hello. Once again, thanks for.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Thanks for joining us. So what we wanted to cover today is kind of just go over the process of how to um, like reach out to your leads, the process there, share what works well for us, and kind of share ideas with each other, and go over those processes. If you guys have some feedback for us, we're definitely and share ideas that work for you. But we have some points that work for us, and we want to cover that. So first thing, everybody in here probably gets about 2 leads a week. Depending on how many spots you have in the Giraffe Club, you're probably getting about 2 leads a week. With that being said, anywhere from 3 to 4 points of contact per day are definitely manageable, depending on your leads and depending on what your schedule looks like. So normally we kind of recommend, and I'm sure everybody in this Zoom room at this point is well aware of the process of calling and emailing and texting all your leads, and then recording those actions taken in the back office just so you can track it. But what we wanted to share today is that process, but kind of go a little more in depth into exactly what we say when we're texting people, and kind of the introductions we make when we do get them on the phone, and cover all that stuff. So we do have our sales team here in-house. And if none of you or some of you haven't been to this Zoom room before, this is the same link that is given to you every through every email. When you get a new lead, you get this link to the Zoom room where you can bring a new lead in here. And we'd be more than happy to chat with them and do a demo. The really cool thing about Zoom, which I'm sure all of you know at this point, is that we can screen share. So we definitely want to recommend that you guys bring your Giraffe leads in here. We're really eager to talk to them, to share the platform with them. And the cool thing about bringing a Giraffe lead in here is you get an additional 10% off. So you are able to provide that additional 10% to the customer that you're bringing in, to that lead that you're bringing in. So that's an additional way to help close that sale, on top of the fact that we can just kind of build that relationship, share our screens, and go over everything that way. Each one of you in the Giraffe Club, you have a spot. For each spot you have a coupon. That $25 coupon, it goes towards a $25 off their first month of any of the leads that you choose to apply that to. So if you use that on top of bringing them in here, they'll get an additional 10% off. So that's something we definitely want to make sure that you guys are utilizing and taking advantage of, because it'll definitely help close the sale, right? Like if you have somebody who's kind of on the fence about it, if you're able to be like, hey, if you come in here and we do this sales call and we do the Zoom, the screen share, anybody who gets to see the platform, it's going to be really hard for them to say no to it once they do actually get to see it. The other thing is you can get them that $25 off their first month and then an additional 10% on top of that. So that's definitely something that we want you guys to be able to focus in on, and definitely something that we want you guys to be aware of and start utilizing as a tool. We do have people in here kind of all week monitoring the sales room, and we've only had, since we've made the announcement, only had probably a few dozen people actually come in here and be able to utilize that. So we just want to let everybody know that we as a sales team are definitely here for you, and are here to help you close those sales through that additional coupon and through that additional 10% off.
And hey, Alex, you should mention that when people do bring the lead in, that you have a very high close rate.
Yeah, it's actually kind of insane. When people bring in, we don't have the exact numbers for you, but at least 50% of the time we're closing those sales. Like I said, when people get to see the platform for themselves, that's why we really recommend the screen sharing option, and coming through Zoom, because once people get to see the platform, we'll ask them questions about their business, try to focus the demo on the aspects that they're interested in. If they're interested in landing pages, or if they're interested in email campaigns, and we'll run through through all of that, and you guys know as product users yourselves and as platform users yourselves that the platform's very easy to use, very user friendly. So being able to run through those demos rather quickly and show them these key features is something that's really, really helpful to help closing those sales. So with that being said, like I said, there's a couple things that we wanted to cover today. One was making sure that you guys are aware that for each Giraffe spot you have, you get a $25 coupon that can be applied to that lead that you bring in or that lead that you choose to sign up. It can be applied to their first month, so they'll receive $25 off. On top of that, when you bring them into the sales Zoom room here, they'll receive an additional 10% off their first month. So that's kind of the first thing we wanted to cover. Make sure everybody's well aware of that. That's definitely a tool that's super helpful to closing those sales and getting more, building your downline and signing these leads up.
Alex, can I ask the question?
Of course, Steve.
I scheduled this for 10:30 with my client standing right here. I thought it was one-on-one. Number one. Number two, are the Giraffe Club leads the only one that qualify for the $25? But most importantly, how do I break out so my client can get the one-on-one time?
Okay, so Steve, we'll send you a breakout room invitation, and your client's beside you, correct?
Right there, he's pacing.
Okay, so we'll send you. Hello, welcome. We'll send you a separate breakout room, Steve. Where either Marwa or Kavya will be able to continue the conversation with you there. Okay.
Okay, so go by chat. I'll get.
Yeah, you'll receive the notification for the breakout room very shortly.
Very nice. Thank you. Sorry for.
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's a good introduction for your client.
So Alex, did you want to go over like specifics on, what it is that you do when a lead comes in? Do you call
definitely.
first, or do you text first, or what is the thing that works,
For me and for the team here. So what we find works really well for us is we've gone back and forth from either calling first or texting first or even sending an email to these people. What I find works, and through like talking to the team here, what we find works best is actually giving them a call first. And if you're receiving, let's say you get 2 leads a week, right? Those are it's easy for you to reach out to those people a few times per day, right? So what we recommend is if you're getting 2 leads on Monday, let's say, well, you're going to be able to give that person a call. At that point in time, you can leave them a voicemail, be like, hey, Timmy, it's Alex from Royalty. Just wanted to reach out to you and chat a little bit more about our online marketing platform here at Royalty and kind of go over that. From there, you can send them a text. It's really important that in that text, you're like, hey, Timmy, it's Alex from Royalty. I just left you a voicemail. Going to give you a call again in the afternoon to chat more about our platform here at Royalty. And then again, come the afternoon, give them another call, leave them a voicemail, and then send them an email. But one thing that I'm finding personally a lot of success with as a text is I'll be like, hey, insert name. This is Alex from, and then what I like to do is actually put the link for the website. So in your back office, and what I would recommend is when you click on affiliates in your back office, you have 2 links there. You have the affiliate, link, and then the onboarding link. Like the link to the website's the first one, and then the onboarding link, which will take them to the order screen. What we recommend is taking the first link there, which is a link to the website with your affiliate code attached to it, and inserting it in that text. The really neat thing about that is it hyperlinks it in that text. So when you're like, hey, Giraffe lead, Mr. Customer, this is Alex from insert website link. So like https://royalty.com. You requested more info from our Facebook ad. Are you available for a quick demo today? We can screen share and I will show you the platform. Takes 5 to 10 minutes. Let me know and I'll send you the link. What that does is what we're finding with that text is, one, we're getting a lot of response, which is great. And two, we're able to just jump right into the demo. It kind of removes a step of doing a phone call first and then trying to schedule the demo, whereas you can have your introductory phone call as well as the demo all in one spot. So being able to be like, hey, it's Alex from royalty.com, so that they're not like, oh, this guy's a complete stranger. They see the link to the website. If they do choose to click on it, it'll open it up, pull up the website for them. They can view it on their phone. And then from there, you're like, hey, I'm available for a demo today. What we kind of mix and match on what we're doing is, oh, I'm available between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Let me know what time works best, and I can send you a link. And then at that point, what you would do is just send them the Giraffe link, the Giraffe Zoom link. So this exact link that you use to get in here. And sometimes you might have a hesitation where you're like, oh, well, if I send them that link, they might come in here and then nobody's going to know like that I said Timmy in here. But rest assured, everybody that does come in, we ask them who kind of like how they got here, if anybody has been talking to them, who that person is, and then that way we can make notes of that. And if and when we do close that lead for you, regardless of if you're here or not, we have the ability to still put that sale under you. We'll definitely talk again about that $25 coupon that we can provide to them and the 10% off on their first month. But for us, what we're finding successful, like I said, is being like, hi, Mr. Customer, this is insert name here from royalty.com. And the really cool thing about that is, like I said, it does hyperlink the website in there, so people can just click on it right away. It'll pull up the website on their phone, and they get to know more about the platform right there. It's really helpful to arm your leads with knowledge, right? You want to make sure that they're making knowledgeable decisions. Nobody's just going to turn into a customer overnight. So by giving them that website on the first text is super helpful. And then just letting them know that you're available for a quick demo. It'll only take 5 to 10 minutes. And then from there, once they come in, we can talk about the platform. We don't need to go through like an entire platform overview where it's like super in depth. We do have the ability to do that. And if a customer needs that, we definitely can. But we like to cater the demo more towards what they're interested in as well as their industry. So it's very important. Let's say they're coming in about, they're interested in real estate and they already advertise online, but they're looking for a different email marketing solution because it's not something that they currently do or utilize, or their services, the party that they're using for that service is just too expensive. So we can cater our demo to the needs of the customer, which is amazing. From there, so that'd be like my first text. So I'm gonna give them a call, be like, leave them a voicemail. Then I'm gonna send them that text. From there, I'll probably give them a call again in the afternoon. Because if I'm working on 1 to 2 leads a week, depending on how many spots I have in the Giraffe Club, it's definitely manageable to get 3 points of contact across daily. So calling, texting, and then giving them a call again. And at the end of the day, just sending them an email. Just kind of wrapping everything up. If you're working on, let's say, 2 leads a week, you're cycling through leads weekly, we like to kind of follow a process of where the first text, email, and call is kind of like an introduction. So you're letting them know, hey, it's Alex from Royalty. You're going to kind of mimic that first text in the email as well, like, hey, it's Alex from Royalty. I just wanted to know if you were available for a quick product demo. I got time slots available tomorrow at from 1 to 2, and then again from 2 to 5, or sorry, from 4 to 5. Please let me know which works best, and I'll send you the link. So that's day 1. Now the next day, I'm going to come around. I'm going to give them a call again. Now my second text is going to be a little different. Instead of kind of saying the exact same thing, my second text is going to be like, hey, here, let me pull up an example of a second text actually. So it could be like, hello, you recently responded to one of our advertisements expressing interest in learning more about our marketing platform here at Royalty. Again, insert link. So again, you're providing that customer with that knowledge where they have the ability to click on it, learn more about the website. And then I'll say, hey, I've attached a quick video that explains our platform in a little more detail for you. Boom, Vimeo link. the quick like 90-second promo video, because now this customer has the promo video. So if they don't want to take the time to click on the website, they have the promo video, right? And that 90-second promo video, it's going to tell them everything that they need to know about the platform in a brief 90-second video. And then from there, I'd love to set up a phone call with you to answer any questions you may have. So that's normally how I proceed with my second text is like I said, sharing the link to the website again, and then sharing the 90-second promo video. That's available to all of you in your back office. And if anybody has questions about this, I know we do have this is the first time we're doing this, and we do have the Facebook Live in a few minutes, but if any of you have any questions about this, and you want me to send you exactly what I use word for word, please email just alex@royalty.com. Or you can email Linda or Kavya. They're all just first name @royalty.com, and we're definitely able to provide you with that information. So first text, link to website. Second text, it's going to be the promo video. Third text and third email, this is where you're going to kind of get a little creative with the information that you're providing to your customers. This is where we like to send the second link in your back office. I'm going to pull up my back office here just so we're all on the same page. The second link in your back office is for the onboarding link. What you can do here is in the third text and in the third email that you're sending people is provide them with the onboarding link and be like, hey, here's a link to a 3-day trial. Send them the onboarding link. It's going to take them to the order screen where they have the ability to pick from 3-day trial or to pick from the just signing up right away. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick screen share here just so everybody knows where we are for the onboarding link. So here we go. So top left of the screen, you click on your own account information here. Once this loads up, come down to the second option from the bottom, which is affiliates. You're going to click on that. And then this is your second link here, the onboarding page link. So in that first link that you want to send to people in the first text, in the first email, second text, second email, you can send somebody the homepage URL. Like I said, it's going to send them directly to the website, providing your customers and these leads with that knowledge. But now on the third one, this is where we're going to get a little creative. We're going to send them, we would copy this, put it into the text. When you open it up here on a new page, you'll see it takes them right to the onboarding page where they have the option to start my free trial now. The free trial option is definitely super helpful because they have the ability to try the platform for free for 3 days. We find that since we released and the ability to do the free trial, the conversion from trial to actual paying customer is incredible. We definitely like to recommend trying the product. Like it's like test driving a car before you buy it, right? But as long as they get the full experience within that 3 days, so they're not just kind of left alone, because you'll receive an email. As soon as they sign up with that link, you'll get an email notification, whether it's trial or not, you'll get a notification. And what you can do at that point is reach out to them and make sure that they are getting the full experience of the platform within that 3 days. We'll set them up with a example landing page. We set them up with an example email campaign, so that way they're already hitting the ground running. From there, you can reach out to them and be like, hey, saw that you used my link, super excited about that. Would love to jump on a call with you just to go over the platform really quickly. They also have the ability in the bottom right-hand side corner of the screen, there's that chat bubble, which will open up 3 super helpful training videos right away, a link to creating your first online ad, a link to setting up your email campaign, and a video to setting up a landing page. They also have the ability to start a live chat, as many of you know, with our amazing support team here that are available 7 days a week for them. So we definitely like to make sure that during that 3-day trial, once you get them signed up, you don't want to leave them alone, right? You want to make sure that you're kind of managing them through those 3 days to make sure that they're having the best experience that they can, and that from there they're turning into a paid user on the 4th day. Because it just doesn't make, like for us here, anybody who sees the platform, gets to try it for 3 days, utilizes all the features, they're going to convert. It's going to be, I would be just shocked if they didn't. Being able to see the value of the platform that we're providing to them within those 3 days is super key. So in making sure that you're following them through that journey, through those 3 days, and following up with them is super important. Okay, so that's, we kind of briefly covered everything in terms of like the follow-up that we want to reach out with people. First text, again, hey, Mr. Customer, it's Alex from royalty.com. Wanted to know if you were available for a quick demo. I'm available between these times and these times. Let me know and I'll send you that link. Okay. Second text, hey, just wanted to follow up with you. Link to the website again. Here's a quick video that explains the platform in a little more detail. Link to the promo video, quick 90-second video where they can watch that. Text 3, email 3. Hey, I see that you're still on the fence about it. I wanted to offer you a 3-day trial. It's completely free. Try the platform out. You'll see the value for yourself. Boom, insert trial onboarding link to the trial account at that point in time, and then they get going, right? I know there's lots of questions in here, lots of chats. So I'm going to, we're running out of time here. I'm going to try to cover.
Yeah. Maybe Kavya can read the questions off to you and you can quickly just go over it, or people can even just unmute and because I know everybody has obstacles.
Answer while everyone's asking questions.
Amazing.
So I think we're sort of caught up, but in case anybody has any specific questions, please feel free to put it on chat. So we can keep answering and I can keep reading them out to Alex so we can sort of make it a more broader conversation.
Hey guys, this is Julie Allen. Wonderful video, Alex. Thank you so much, both of you. Just when is the recording available so I can write down your word for word?
So we're recording it now. As soon as it's rendered, Julie, we'll see if we're either going to send it via email or just post it in the content section of the Giraffe Club team. It'll probably be one of those two options, but as soon as we've decided where it's going, you will definitely all know. We just got to wait for the video to render. It'll probably be sometime after the Facebook Live, and then we will definitely have all of it for you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Evelyn, quick question with regards to, I am from Canada, so when, hi,
Hey, neighbor.
when I am calling the leads or texting them from my Canadian number, I don't get any responses back. And we can't have a Google number here. So is there a way around it so that people that don't have international calling or texting on their phone in the US can reach back out to me? Any recommendations?
Yeah, 100%. So we, like, personally, we're in Toronto here, right? So I'm working off of a Canadian number as well. So for us, one thing, I don't know who your cell phone provider is, but for me, when I call out at least, for most smartphones, normally when we recommend calling first, and then sending a text is because when you do that first call, if they're not going to pick up because they see whatever province you're from or because they see that it's a Canadian number, that may be the case and they may not pick up. But then when you send them a text, it'll normally say, and I'm sure this is something that you've experienced before, when they receive that text, it'll be like, hey, it's Evelyn from Royalty, just wanted to set up a quick demo. Then when you give them that second call that day in the afternoon, normally their phone's going to be like, maybe Evelyn. Because most smartphones, when you send that text with your name in it and give them a call again, it's going to register your name there, and it'll be like, at least for me, for my phone, when I receive a text from somebody and then they give me a call, it'll say maybe Evelyn, and then at that point, since I've received that text, like, there's no restrictions text-wise, mostly for international, for when you're texting the United States. So they'll be able to see that text, and then when you're calling them back, they'll be able to see it's you. And then from there, if they're like, hey, you know what, it doesn't work for me, like I don't have international calling, I can't give you a call, you can just text them, but then from there, you can send them the link to Zoom. That's something that works everywhere. The link to Zoom is international. It's always going to work. So if you're having trouble getting them on the phone, you can send them the Zoom link, and we can all have a chat with them here.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alex.
Of course.
I've got a question too.
Hey, Jennifer.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, well, I always have a billion questions. But I wanted to squeeze in really quick. So like, is there somewhere else to find the Draft Club scripts? Because the only place that they have them, I have to sign up for home office, and that's like $70 to $100 a month.
So I know, so on the Giraffe team, like when you can join, we've created a team, like the Giraffe Club team here. So when you go to your back office, and if you don't already have a team, just create yourself a team, and then from there you can search other teams to join. The Giraffe team is somewhere where we share calling scripts. But Jennifer, you can always just email me directly, just alex@royalty.com, and then I can share with you everything that I use when I'm reaching out to leads as well. Because keep in mind that we also vet the leads before we send them to you. So we're following the same process as you guys, and we've been doing it for a very long time. So we just want to arm you guys with the tools and kind of the knowledge, which is working for us. But you can always just reach out to me directly, Jennifer.
Yeah, I'm part of the draft team. I actually missed the email, and Becky had kind of walked me through. So I think Linda had actually, was it her or Kavya? One of them had finally told me I was in.
Okay.
I guess I'm in now, so thank you.
Of course. So everybody, we got a hard stop coming. So I'll probably be able to field like one or two more questions. It's just the Facebook Lives in just a few minutes, and we definitely don't want you to miss that. So if any other kind of 1-2 questions, anybody wants to unmute themselves, definitely here to answer them.
Actually, can I ask one more?
Of course.
So yesterday, because Becky had told me I should go ahead and do a welcome email for that one that you helped me with last night. So, and I think someone just said that we find it in the affiliate section. So like we actually have to click on affiliates, because when I did that, it just took me to the 3-day trial, I think, where you sign up for the 3-day trial.
Sorry, I'm not quite understanding the question there.
To find out if they joined, if they actually went ahead with
okay. Yeah. So in order to, you'll receive an email, whatever email is registered for your account, Jennifer, like your username, whatever your account, like the email that you first used when you first signed up with Royalty, as soon as anybody uses your affiliate link, that email will get an email. Whether it's a trial, whether it's a paid user, you'll receive an email that person has signed up. So if you haven't received that email yet, I know we were on the call here kind of late last night with them. I would definitely give her a call again. Give Winfred a call and just be like, hey, send you the link, because I know she asked you to email it to her. So I would just reach out to her again today.
So maybe text it to her this time, since she seemed to respond to the text instead of the emails.
Yeah, I would just give her a text.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Of course.
So, hey, Alex, the plan is that when we send leads out, and we're going to be doing 2 more days this week of leads. I'd like to do this same thing again, and we can, talk to people about, I'm sure everybody has their own sort of things that they have as an obstacle, like they'll call the numbers as it were. We can go over more about those kind of problems. Some people don't respond for how many texts? We'll send like 10 times we try to reach out to that person, and then finally they do. But the thing I found that worked really well was sending them that link, because it doesn't take much commitment from them to just say, you know what, yeah, right now I've got 5 minutes, and they will join. They'll respond and say, yeah, I'm available in 20 minutes. That seemed to be one of our most effective ways to get people to respond, right?
Yeah, no, definitely the Zoom link. Since we opened up the Giraffe Zoom, things have kind of really opened up here for like the in-house sales kind of thing. It's super helpful to be able to do that screen share and to be able to show these people your face, build that relationship, build that rapport really quickly. But just sending them the link and them hopping in here. We have a team here Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. There's always 3 to 4 of us in here, sometimes 6 of us. So it's definitely not a situation where they won't get help. There's definitely never going to be a situation where you'll send a lead the link, they'll come in, and we sign them up and not know they're from you. We definitely ask who sent them in here.
All right. And then if you do have leads that come in and the phone number's no good, just let me know and I'll send you another one. A lot of people are, I do it myself. I might be interested in learning more about something, but I don't want somebody to call me because I'm busy. And I may even put my real number, and I'm on this call with you and they're calling me, and I'm like, I just keep hanging up on them all day. So these are the same people that do it to us, right? I mean, I'm that same person. But if you do get a bad phone number, let us know. We'll send you another lead right away. And we're going to hang up now, but let's plan to try to do this again as often as possible. And we're here to assist with anything you need. Okay.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, Julie.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
See you on the Facebook Live.